Welcome back to our writing of our story, Diary of a Chick. If you recall from the first day, we made our cover page. And then we got started with our project. So our first journal entry was about us as a egg, a very, very little baby chick. So that's the first stage of the chick. Then we talked about the second one where the chick was starting to grow and it was getting a little bit crowded inside the egg. Yesterday, we made a third journal entry, and this journal entry was where the chick was just starting to peck its way out of the egg, maybe even with its egg tooth. Today, we are going to make a fourth journal entry, and today's date is April 7th, 2020. Now, this is the day that it should be about 21 days since our eggs have been growing. But if you want to maybe say April 8th, or 7th or the 9th, that's okay too. And over here, you see I drew, this is really like an egg, and then I just drew some squiggly lines in between, kind of jagged there. And then to make the chick, I just drew this line down and this line over here, and I gave it an eye and a little beak. And I want you to think about, as you're about to write something, what do you think that chick would be thinking if it had just been in an incubator, if it was nice and cozy, protected by that shell? Do you think that today it's maybe having some different thoughts? It's exciting, but it's also a little nerve-wracking, isn't it? So let's read this. It says, "Yikes, it's freezing out here. I'm all wet. Can someone hand me a towel? I forgot my hairdryer. Turn up the heat." Okay, now let's talk about this because some of it's kind of silly, right? So do you think that they really have towels? Probably not, but when they hatch, they are wet and they need to dry. And so that's a kind of funny way of saying like that they need to dry. This one, I forgot my hairdryer. Now, why do you think a hairdryer would help them? Do you think it would help them so that they would dry faster? Yeah. And then this says turn up the heat because they were in that nice 90-degree incubator and that shell was keeping them nice and warm, so they're probably feeling a little chilly. Okay, so you can make your own journal entry today. Don't forget the date. And think about if you were this baby chick and you were just hatching, how would you be feeling? Okay, so you can add yours today and we'll be back tomorrow for our next journal entry.